Here we are at the Michigan International Speedway for the Lowe's 250 and our next stop on the Target Series season and schedule. On pole for today's race is Eli Bright in the 88, who is outside the 89 of John West. Then third is Eli's teammate Jeff Bright, so Junior Motorsports once again brings some really fast cars here to the track. Patrick Smith in fourth, running up the top five, James Curligan. Then sixth, you have Marco Chapez. Seventh, Christian Parker. Eighth, Justin Heath. Ninth, second in points, Joe Sandroge, and Wyatt Walker rounds at the top 10. They have 22 Jose Fernandez and the 30 of John Gammett. They have Colton Yo and Alex Stewart, and Steve Morgan and Michael Sanders, Tim Randolph, and then Justin Zeidel, and Marcus Sachi and TJ Hanley, Jason Marker, and then Matt Sanderson, Luke Rainey, and then there's Adam McDowell, there's Jake Galloway and Alexander Rowe. Joe Jefferson is up there in points, and then Jeff Briefer is your points leader. She's starting in the back and on the outside row. They have Roland Cook and Code Luigi, Steve Larker and Gatlin Downing, and Jim Gammett and Jay Jefferson, Roland Emmerich and Michael Ferris, then Jonathan Raines and Jonathan Buford, Hunter Powers and Levi Schoens running up the field final row. Juan Garcia and the guy who's won the last two Target Series races, Isaac Nichols, and the 7 week will start in the 42nd position here today. That's your starting lap. Eli Bright on pole. Let's go down track side and get the command.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, boys, pace and rhythm all day today. Driver's compartment, crew chief, pit crew. Pace and rhythm all day, that's all we need.
42 cars are off the starting grid. And before we get going, today, of course, Super Bowl Sunday. As these drivers are racing, later tonight will be the Super Bowl. Luke Rainey has a Super Bowl paint scheme. The Patriots, the New England Patriots, they'll be fighting against the Philadelphia Eagles. So Luke Rainey has the Patriots paint scheme. And they have Colton Young, the 2, who has both of the teams on. It's just a Super Bowl 52 paint scheme with the Patriots on one side and the Eagles on the other side. So we'll see if one of them could possibly win here on Super Bowl Sunday with their Super Bowl cars. As many drivers here today are going to go racing. That's a short flight over to Minneapolis from the Michigan International Speedway. Some of them will take a trip there for the night and then come back if they're in the Gatorade Cup race tomorrow. So pace car in, 19 laps around this 2-mile oval. Eli Bright on pole, Jeff Bright behind him, his teammate John West, who's outside. Down the front stretch into the restart zone, we're racing. Green flag in the air for Eli Bright in the 88. Side by side down the backstretch. Eli Bright in the 88 got a push from his teammate Jeff Bright. But here comes Jeff now, side by side with his teammate into turn 3. Dirk Curligan pushing the 5 as they go through 3 and 4. Jeff Bright tight down low. They're 4 wide, stacked up already. Lap 1. Into the wall, Patrick Smith. He gets into Christian Parker, but they save it. Lap 1 led by Eli Bright from the pole, but they're 3 wide. James Curligan has the bottom lane as they enter turn 1. Stacked up 3 wide. Oh, one gets tight, has to lift down low. Now watch for maybe some cars to bounce off the wall right here as they come off turn 2. Oh, into the wall. There was the 09 again of Patrick Smith. He got in, looked like the 2 of Colton Yo. Everyone saved, but Jay Jefferson down to the apron, trying to get out of the way possibly. Maybe he thought there was going to be a crash there, but look how they're racing back here. They're stacked up. Into the wall again. More cars. Who is that? All up against the wall. It's the 23 Justin Heath. Go back up to the race lead, where Jeff Bright is pulled away, and it's the battle for second as James Curligan gets the inside. John West. Craziness already here at Michigan, and we're only 2.5 laps into the race. Down the backstretch they come. Once again back there into the wall. Looked like the 09 again of Patrick Smith, so can't take too many hits in the outside wall. You might break something suspension-wise. You might cut a tire down, something along the lines of that. Wow, back there the 4 really chased the 44 up the track. TJ Hanley way up the track. Might get into the wall right here. I believe he did. Looks like the 4 really chased that 44 up the track and may have just put the 44 to the wall right there. Front 3 get clear. Then John Gammett is bound for 4th with John West. And they have Joe Sandroge right there in the 6th position. And he has Wyatt Walker now to his inside. Tim Raff, there's the 4 now. Coming up into the back, Jason Larker. Oh, back there, they're still making contact. They're somehow all saving their cars. There should have been about 5 crashes already here today, but somehow we've kept it caution-free for now. And now down to the inside. James Curligan, side by side with Jeff Bright. And these two have put a gap on the battle for 3rd. Jeff Bright leads by a nose. But Curligan has the inside lane in turn 1. And these two have really put a gap. I'll say that. My goodness. The Curligan out front, but Bright using the outside lane to try and power off. James DeCurligan clears Jeff Bright off of 4, new race leader. Man, this big mess up, you gotta wonder where your pulsar Eli Bright is. Well, he's on pit road in the 42nd position. Issues for the 88 team, and he's leaving now, but he's gonna be what, a lap down now? Just not the race Eli was hoping for after starting on the pole, and now we'll be in the back and laps down, and just gonna need a quick caution here. Oh, back there once again, my gosh. Somehow they're keeping their cars from crashing. John Gamet, John West, and the others have caught this pack now, the front two, as Gamet now tries to look for second on Jeff Bright. John West in the 89. Wyatt Walker will grab the 5th position as John West hangs a left to try and get 3 wide for second. The 5 is the driving help, but Jeff Bright may be able to get clear right there as 38 has no help. Jeff doing everything he can to try and get clear, but can't quite get it done right there as they stay side by side for second. Now Gambit using that lower line to try and get inside the 01 down the backstretch. But Jeff, once again, the run off the top and with the draft, trying to pull and clear. Look at Jeff trying to go through the middle right here. He has a run. He'll go to that middle lane. Jeff Bright through the middle. Splits the 01, the 38. What a beautiful move. The 01 leads the lap, but my oh my, Jeff Bright back into contention 3 wide for this race lead. 38 trying to hold it down low. Sometimes you get tight down there. And John Gammon, the 38, is now side by side with the 5 of Jeff Bright. Gambit has the drafting up from Wyatt Walker down low. Walker might make it 3 wide. Look at the 4 once again sliding up Jason Larker. Second time he's done that with the car to his outside. As once again they're 3 wide down the front stretch. Here comes Wyatt Walker. Didn't have to help though. And John Gambit leads in the 38. Wyatt Walker 3 wide for second, trying to make something happen. DeCurligan gets a run through the middle lane. Walker tight down low. Down the backstretch they come. Still beating and banging the back of the pack. We'll see 10 to go this time. DeCurligan back for the race lead. Here comes Jason Larkin in the 4, once again up the track. 4 car looks very tight in 3 and 4. Tim Raff in the 05 up against the wall. Almost into it, possibly into it. Still side by side. They might go 3 wide. Jeff Bright once again looking for that middle lane. Thanks, Barovic. Helping that 38 up top. Wyatt Walker as Jose Fernandez now. As Fernandez has broken into the top 5 in number 22. Down the back stretch. Oh, 6 hard to the wall. Justin Zidell. Everyone keeps it under control. Wyatt Walker with a push from Jose Fernandez. And now Fernandez takes it to the bottom lane. Walker tight in the middle. Fernandez up into the 81 a little bit. And Jeff Bright trying to get the run off the top and clear and get to second and try and win his first race of the season. Last season's champion has not had the season he's wanted, but here he is in contention at Michigan. He's been up in the top 5 all race. And now he's up top 3 wide. Whoa, look out, that might be 4 wide. This could be the crash here. Jeff Bright's up against the wall. He gets into it. Oh, the 38 got into it, but they saved their cars. And DeCurligan's gotten away. Jose Fernandez in second. Jason Larker's third. Now the battle is for 4th. Jeff Bright's a ton of damage from the 5 car. Here comes John West, Tim Randolph. Joe Sandrovich second in points, trying to make something work and gain points on Jeffrey Buford. Up front, the battle's intensified. Few cars break away, but Fernandez in the draft of the 01, it looks like he's closing in. He's rapidly closing in. Look at this closing race. They come off of turn 2. Right to the back bumper, pushing that 01. Jeffrey Buford right back there in the 62 is at the back of the field in the 30s. Fernandez for the race lead down low. Got tight, had to let off, and couldn't quite make the pass. Oh, Wyatt Walker, a big move off 4. I thought that car was spinning out. An abrupt move there by Wyatt Walker. I don't think it's going to work for him, though. Here comes Jason Larker in the 4. He wants to win badly. Marching to the inside of the 22, Fernandez. Can he get by him off turn 2 and have a run at the 01? Down the backstretch they come. Single foul at the front, trying to just get caught up and get into contention to win, get into a position to win. Here comes the 33, Steve Larker, trying to help Jason out. But Steve tight down low. Might allow Wyatt Walker to get clear in the 81. And now John West, Jeff Bright, Tim Randolph are all lined up trying to get up here, as Jason might get clear right here down the front stretch. He has to push from Wyatt Walker down low into turn 1. They'll see 5 laps to go this time by. Jason with the run through 1. Gets put up to the middle lanes. Wyatt Walker looks low down the backstretch. James McCurlgan doing the driving of his. Oh, into the wall, the 70 around. Luke Rainey, and gets hit a few times. Yellow will come out. Who gets back in front? This could be a restart with about 1 lap to go. You want to be out front. You want to be second. Back in front will be James McCurlgan, the 01. McCurlgan back in front with 5 to go. We'll have a restart, and it's going to be 1 lap shootout. Luke Rainey, ton of damage. Alexander Rowe is possibly. There's the 31, Jim Gambit. Jennifer Buford has come down pit road with damage. Roland Emmerich. Buford, your points leader coming into this race. I think the rest of the field got away. And this gets up a late 1 lap shootout. The front 3, I think, have to have the best chance here. McCurlgan leading, and Luke Rainey spun around for caution number 1. Let's check out how it happened. Luke Rainey way up the track in the 70. He's going to get into the wall right here after turn number 2. Get down to the 87 of Cook. And it spins the 70 back up to the wall. And then trying to save the car. Overcorrects down to the inside. He's going to get hit right here by the 31 Jim Gambit. There's the 82 getting involved. 51. There's where Jennifer Buford got her damage. There's the 28 piling in of Jonathan Buford. What a mess. Wow. Yeah, that was right around mid-pack too. That was about the 20th position right there. Luke Rainey's 21st last time by at the stripe. Just trying to get everything he could and just couldn't get it done. That Patriots Super Bowl 52 paint scheme all torn up. And what Luke Rainey's hoping for is that tonight that's not how the game's going to resemble for his Patriots. Let's go on board, Luke. See some of the cars at the back there flying through trying to get positions. They have Jennifer Buford, your points leader, coming into this race, but she's going to finish at the back. She came down here with damage. Oh, right there. Yep, got involved right there. I believe Joe Jefferson, the 30, was back here, and I believe he was able to sneak through. He's up there in points as well, trying to get that points lead back. That's a good amount of positions right there for Joe Jefferson. Trying to just get back up to the points lead. Lost it a few races ago. Trying to get back. Back in front, the 01 James McCurlgan will have to hold off a restart here with 5 to go. Jason Larker, Jose Fernandez, and others hot on his tail. Who's going to get to victory lane, the Irish Hills at Michigan. These fans came to see green flag finish, and they'll get one. It'll be a 1 lap shootout, so we'll get the green and the white together. Jim Gambit out, Luke Rainey out. Eli Bright once again remember 1 lap down, as he had to come down pit road under the green flag. So this is it, the final restart. James McCurlgan trying to lead them back around 2 miles. Jason Larker trying to get by in second. Jose Fernandez in third. Those 3 have the best shot at winning here today. Wyatt Walker 4th, Steve Larker 5th, John West 6th, Jeff Bright 7th, Tim Randolph 8th, Joe San George 9th, Michael Sanders rounds out the top 10. Pace car in, final restart. Can McCurlgan get a good enough restart? Can Jason Larker get to his inside? Can Fernandez try and steal it from both of them? We're about to find out. How's the restart go for McCurlgan? They get into the restart zone. Green flag back on the 01. Gets away. White flag as well. 1 lap to go. That's the restart McCurlgan need. If they battle for a second behind, it might be all over. They race off into turn 1. The 4's last shot is going to be the draft down the backstretch into turn 3, but they get side by side. That's going to ruin it. McCurlgan is pulled away down the backstretch. They're side by side for second. Leading on the restart might just pay off as they race off into turn 3. Larker, Fernandez going to try one last move. Off of turn 4, McCurlgan gets up front late. The caution comes out. He'll lead them back to the checker flag. James McCurlgan will win at Michigan. Fernandez second. Larker third. The other Larker fourth. And Wyatt Walker round out the top 5. As they could not get by that one there at the end. He got a good enough restart to get away. He'll hold on to win. Let's go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Lowe's 250 at Michigan. There's 1 caution flag for 4 laps, and 4 lead change among 4 different drivers as James McCurrigan dominates, leading 13 and 19 laps to get to victory lane. Jose Fernandez ends up 2nd, Jason Larker 3rd, Steve Larker 4th, Wyatt Walker in 5th. Then Jeff Bright started 3rd, he ends up 6th, he led a few laps as well. John West 7th, Joe Sandrowicz in 8th, he was 2nd in points coming into the race. He'll leave as your points leader. Cole Luigi 9th, he's up there in the top 5 in points. Good result there for starting 29th. We didn't even talk about him at all this race. And Tim Randolph rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. Some of these drivers that start in the back get up to the front, as you can do that pretty easily at Michigan, but it's not the easiest to get up to the front. So it's definitely a challenge as well. 21st to 4th right here. See 39 cars finish on the lead lap. Eli Bright, the 88, have to feel for him. Start on pole and had to come to pit road under the green flag. Ends up 40th, 1 lap down. He led a lap. Jennifer Buford came into the race as your points leader. She finishes 38th and loses that points lead in some valuable points. Joe Jefferson was up there in points. He finishes 30th after starting 27th. Luke Ray and Jim Gammett both retired from that only crash of the day. As now let's go look at the point standings. We are inching closer to this chase. Here are the point standings. Joe Sandrowicz takes over the points lead by 17 points over Jennifer Buford. So that puts Sandrowicz into the chase because he does not have a win, but he is your points leader. Jennifer Buford 2nd, Joe Jefferson 3rd, Cole Luigi 4th, Jose Fernandez up to 5th. Then Eli Bright 6th, Jonathan Buford 7th, James McCurrigan with that win up to 8th, Levi Schoen's 9th, and Steve Morgan rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. So if we look for the chase, Joe Sandrowicz would be in. That's 1. Jennifer Buford as well is 2. 3rd would be Eli Bright. 4th would be Jonathan Buford. 5th would be James McCurrigan. And they have Justin Heath as the 6th. Roland Cook in 7th. Isaac Nichols 8th. Jim Gammett 9th. Gatlin Downey is the 10th. Those are right now 10 in the top 20. And look down here. 11th would be Wyatt Walker. And Adam McDowell would be 12th. 2 points by McDowell is Jake Galloway. He's in the top 30, so he still has a shot. Justin Zeidell's in the top 30 in the 6th. He's only a few points behind those guys. Alexander Rowe would overrule the 16 right there. So Wyatt Walker had the last spot, and he's only 4 points above McDowell, and McDowell's only 2 points above Galloway. Zeidell's trying to close in. Tim Randolph is not too far back. Luke Reyes win if he can get another one and get up into the top 30. Who knows? So these drivers down here can win multiple races and get up in there. It's going to be one wild dash, but as we know, it could all change if Joe Sandrowicz loses that point lead to Jennifer Buford, or if he possibly gets a win, if Joe Jefferson, Cole Luigi gets a win, Jose Fernandez, if 3rd, 4th, or 5th gets a win, that would definitely change everything. Levi Schultz, Steve Morgan need wins, Jeff Bright. A lot of these drivers up there in points, they need wins badly to get into the chase. So the next race towards the chase, the Southern 300 at Darlington. See you guys then.